A ghostly glow was captured by Hubble that scientists cannot explain. Astronomers at NASA have found a ghostly glow across our solar system that isn't caused by stars or the moon. The small amount of light may not appear to be much upon first glimpse, but the researchers claim it's difficult to overlook when you completely remove the light that comes from stars, planets, dust, and galaxies. Imagine turning off all the lamps in a darkened bedroom with no windows and finding that the walls, roof, and the ground still have a strange glow. The glow is a bit baffling, particularly since it keeps happening even when light sources like stars and galaxies are removed from the picture. Even though the faint glow isn't very bright, researchers are still trying to figure out where it comes from, and they have a theory. If the light is there, where does it come from? We will find out in today's video. But before moving ahead, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Imagine going into a home at night, turning down all the lamps, and closing the blinds. But the walls, roof, structure, and floor all glow strangely. The light is so dim that you can hardly see your fingers before your face, but it stays on. Certainly, it sounds like something from Ghost Hunters, doesn't it? But no, this is the real thing for astrophysicists. But it's not simple to come across something that's almost nothing. Astronomers looked through 200,000 archived images from the Hubble Space Telescope and took tens of thousands of measurement techniques on these pictures to look for any background glow in the sky. They took away the illumination from stars, galaxy clusters, planetary systems, as well as zodiacal light. This is like turning off the lights in a room. Zodiacal light is a dim glow from the sun spread out by dust in space. Amazingly, there was still a weak, ghostly glow left. It's the same as 10 fireflies shining all over the sky simultaneously. From where does that come? One potential explanation is that a husk of dust goes all the way outside to Pluto and reflects sunlight. When sweeping the house, it's not strange to see dust particles caught in the sun's rays. But this must come from somewhere far away. Since the light is so evenly spread, it is most likely coming from comets, which are dusty snowballs of ice free to fly through space. They originate from various directions and fall toward the sun. As the sun's heat melts the ice, it sends out a cloud of dust. It will represent a new piece of the solar system's architecture if genuine. It was hidden until a group of creative, wandering astronomers and the strength of Hubble made it possible to see it. This artist's illustration depicts the position and magnitude of a potential cloud of dust that surrounds our solar system. The glow is so evenly dispersed. Thus, the most likely source is an infinite number of comets, dusty snowballs of ice that are free-flying in space. They come from all different directions and begin to fall towards the direction of the sun, creating an emission of dust as the ices begin to sublimate as a result of the heat from the sun. If this is true, it would be recently found component of the solar system's architecture. To the untrained eye, the night sky appears to be pitch black, save for the glimmering illumination of the moon as it waxes and wanes. However, the night sky is actually filled with a tapestry of sparkling stars. But how dark is darkness? To figure out, astrophysicists concluded to sort through images obtained from NASA's Hubble Space Telescope and performed tens of thousands of metrics on these photos as part of an exciting project known as SkySurf. The goal of this project was to look for any residual background glow in the sky. After deducting the light from planets, stars, and galaxies, as well as the light emitted by dust in the plane of our solar system. When the scientists had finished compiling this inventory, they discovered a minuscule surplus of light comparable to the constant illumination produced by 10 fireflies dispersed over the entire sky. That would be like turning off all the bulbs in a room and then discovering a spooky glow emanating despite the area being completely dark. Is it not frightening like a horror movie? For sure it is. According to the findings of the scientists, among the possible explanations for this residue-left glow is that our internal solar system contains a nebulous spear of dust from comets that are dropping into the solar system from all ways, and that the glow is the result of sunlight shining off of this dust. If it reveals that it is accurate, this dust shell might offer something new to what we already know about the solar system structure. In 2021, a different group of astronomers utilized data from NASA's New Horizons mission to measure the sky backdrop. This fact lends credence to the assumption that this is what happened. The New Horizons spacecraft has entered interstellar space after visiting Pluto in 2015 and a tiny object in the Kuiper Belt in 2018. The distance from the Sun at which New Horizons took the readings ranged between 4 and 5 billion kilometers. This is not all related to the planets or the asteroids, both of which are free of contamination by interplanetary dust. When compared to what Hubble observed, the signal that New Horizons picked up was less robust and appeared to originate from a more remote location. No explanation has been provided for the origin of the background light that New Horizons has observed. There are several hypotheses around this question, some of which include the disintegration of dark matter and others that propose an enormous population of faraway galaxies hidden from view. If our analysis is true, there is another dust component between us and the distance where New Horizons made measurements. This is assuming, of course, that the measurements that New Horizons took are accurate. Tim Carlton of Arizona State University says, it suggests that this is some form of extra light coming from inside our solar system. Since our measurement of residual light is higher than New Horizons, we believe it to be a local phenomenon that did not originate from a very far outside the solar system. According to Carlton, it is possible that it is a new element to the contents of the solar system, which has been hypothesized but not quantitatively measured until now. Hubble veteran astronomer Roger Windhorst, who is also affiliated with Arizona State University, was the one who first had the notion to compile data from Hubble to search for any ghostly light. And over 95% of the photos in the photographs from Hubble's archives come from locations of less than 3 billion miles from Earth. According to Windhorst, since the very early days of Hubble, the majority of Hubble users have ignored these sky photons because they are focused in the dim, discrete objects in Hubble's images, such as stars and galaxies. But these sky photons carry significant information that can be recovered thanks to Hubble's remarkable capability to measure faint brightness levels to high accuracy across its 3 decades of lifetime. But these sky photons include information that can be extracted thanks to Hubble. Rosalia O'Brien, DeLandre Carter, and Darby Kramer from Arizona State University, Scott Tompkins from the University of Western Australia, Sarah Caddy from Macquarie University in Australia, and many other students from around the world contributed to the project SkySurf. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Don't forget to tune in next time for more videos from the world of space. With that, take care, and I'll see you guys next time.